Hi guys, I'm Tattoo Jelly, and here I'm going to bring you Team of the Season squad builder for League One. First up, goalkeeper, Drew. 87 diving, 84 handling, 87 kicking, 91 reflexes, 36 speed, which I'd say is low. I don't really notice him being slow, and 85 positioning. 6 foot tall, he's 33, right footed, 3-star weak foot, 1-star skill moves. Cost me 60,500 coins. I've played quite a lot of online games with this guy on my Twitch, and to be honest, he has not let me down one bit. Plays for Bastia in France, League One, and nothing really bad to say about him. I've got some footage of him, so I'll probably do a play review on him as well, but for the money, compared to a lot of other goalkeepers, a very good goalkeeper. I'll be showing the in-game stats. First centre back, gotta be this beast. Probably the best centre back on the game. Between him and Ramos, but I personally prefer Thiago Silva. It's just a shame he's in such a crappy league, in my opinion. The players just ain't as good as any of the other players. Some of the ones round him. I mean, the goalkeeper's been good. Thiago Silva's good. It's just a shame we can't get him into another team. As you can see, paid nearly 1 million coins for him. Again, played probably about 10 online games on Twitch. Seems a lot faster than 87. No one seems to be able to get past him. He's got 68 shooting, which is also quite low because he has got a shot. Very good in the air, obviously with a 90 heading, so he's a great threat from corners. 86 passing, 79 dribbling, and 94 defending. This guy's an absolute tank. If you've got the money for him and you've got a League One team, I seriously suggest you try this card. Very good player. Next defender up. I believe this one, I might be wrong, I'm not 100%, but I believe this was a community team of the season. Again, 85 rated, 78k I paid for him. Very good price for an 85 rated defender. He's not bad, he's not great. He does his job, and for 78k you can get a lot worse for that, and more. So not a bad defender. 81 heading, 88 defending, and 82 pace is main stats. At 79 passing. Not really had any shooting opportunities with him, so 49 shooting I can't really comment on. 72 dribbling, he's very good at dribbling the ball out, or when he gets the ball moving out with it. So I wouldn't disagree with any of the stats on there. Never let me down. So I can't really say he's a bad player. I'd just say an average run-of-the-mill defender. But for an 85 team of the season, a good price at 78k. Right, on to the third and final defender. Here we've got Sacco. Again, pretty much similar to him, but a lot more expensive. 210k. After using his normal non-rare card, I was having big hopes for him. Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad defender. 6'2", so he's a tower house. Left-footed as well, so that goes well if you've got right-footed centre backs. Like I've put him now in there, but I would actually play him as the left centre back. 210k, probably a bit overpriced. Not a lot gets past him, and he is a decent defender, but nothing overly stood out about this card. So he's got 80 pace, 43 shooting, 73 passing, 61 dribbling, 85 defending, and 86 heading. which I'd agree with all of them. And again, if it's on price, I'd go for Nkulu. Price wise, he's like over 100, nearly 150k cheaper, and not a lot in it. Although don't get me wrong, all three of these are good defenders, but obviously Thiago Silva's just a monster. Right, and on to the first of the centre mids. This is where I struggle with positions. You haven't really got, like some team of the season squad builders I've done, you've had choices in different positions. As you can see, I've actually got three in here at the moment. I'm not going to include this guy in it, as I've bidded on him and won him like 12 hours later after buying some of the players. So the two I'm going to put in are, first of all, the 84 overall rated. For an 84 overall rated at 44k is a good buy. He would actually be, with his stats, he would actually be a better CDM. His card probably is originally a CDM. As you can see, he's got 83 defending, which for a midfield player is really high. His pace 71, it isn't bad for someone in the middle of the pitch. So you've got a decent amount of pace on a midfielder there. And 76 shooting, he's got a good enough shot for when he gets forward and gets the chance. 87 passing, that's his top stat, and that is where this guy is really, really good. His only letdown, I would say, is his 5'6" height. So if you're trying to win any challenges in the middle of the park, he does struggle height-wise. 83 dribbling though, and 87 passing, and then you've got the 83 side of defending, which for a centre mid is decent stats. Like I said, he would be a better CDM, but I don't play a formation with CDM, and he came up on the market in CM, so he got the nod into the team. Next centre midfielder we've got Gonalons. Again, a little bit more well, double the price of the 84 rated defender, but you're getting an extra bit of pace. Again, I think this guy could be a CDM originally, because for a centre mid, his highest stats is defending. He's got 85 defending and 83 heading. He's a monster in the box from corners. 80 pace again for a centre mid, especially when you've got pace on the right and left of midfield, and then going forward. 74 shooting, still not a bad shooting stat. 76 passing, that's a decent stat. I mean, his shooting's his lowest stat, as you can see. 79 dribbling, so all round 82 rated, very good stats for an 82 rated, and 81.5k. I'd say anything up to 100k for this guy would be a decent price. So 80k is a good buy for him. Played quite a few games with him, and was just reliable. Nothing over the top. Same as the other midfielder. Nothing over the top. Nothing spectacular. Nothing disappointing. So on to the left midfield. This guy is brilliant. Very underrated. Used his non-rare original card. Very good. This is brilliant. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Left-sided player, right foot. So very good for cutting in. Lots of pace. 89 pace, 87 shooting, 87 passing, 86 dribbling, 60 defending, which for a left midfielder doesn't really matter. He's only let down again, 5'9", so he's not an aerial threat if he's in the box for crosses. Plus then he's got the added 68 heading. I did score a few headers with him. I did get a few headers in midfield. He didn't seem overly bad, but his height lets him down. But when he does win them, his headers aren't too bad. So again, 163k, maybe a little overpriced. But for a League One position, there's not really a lot more choice in the left mid position. So a decent buy. And again, just an average player. Not bad, not great. Now probably for me, probably the biggest letdown in the team. When I got him, I was excited about using him. I'd used his inform and loved it, which I'll be doing a player review on his recent 81 rated. But I don't know if it was because I was playing him in right mid and I played his inform in right forward, but I just couldn't take to him. He's got all. He doesn't. His pace is at 96, and it just doesn't. 96, you'd expect to be leaving people, but he just doesn't. And 86 shooting, I'd say it's more like 76. His passing about average, so it's probably about a 79, probably fair enough. Dribbling, yeah, 85 is a good amount. The ball does seem to stick to his feet nicely when you've got it, but it's the pace and the shooting just lets him down. And 81 heading, I don't know who made that stat. But if that, and I was looking forward to using him. He really could do with an extra star on his weak foot and an extra star on his skill moves. So disappointed with this card, especially after using his inform. It's gone up by quite a few stats and I was expecting something a little bit better. Right, start with the centre forward first. A few choices of which way around I could do it all, but I went for this guy in centre forward. 89 pace, 81 shot, 91 passing, 90 dribbling, 50 defending, 56 heading, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. To be fair, the game sort of bypasses him in centre forward. I don't know if it's me that doesn't use the centre forward as much when I've got left and right midfielders and then the 2 strikers. It just doesn't seem to. And when he did get it, I didn't feel like he was a threat. Everything, I felt like it was a struggle to do everything with him. 160k, I wouldn't pay for this guy. Only good thing on him I did see, pace again, 89, didn't seem overly fast, but not really used in a position where I'm going to be using a lot of pace. But his shot, when he did get shots away, it seems to take forever to get a shot away, but when he did get shots away, a lot of them, even from distance, were hitting the target. So the only good thing about this guy is his shooting and his passing. His passing was good as well. Dribbling, I wouldn't agree with a 90. But his passing, when he did get the ball, he gives some good balls off to the 2 strikers. And his shooting, when he did get a shot away, it normally troubled the keeper or was on target or even a goal. But not a big fan of this card either. Right, first of the 2 strikers. Again, 245k and not impressed one bit. Oh, his passing, 81, is more like a 70, 75 I'd have said. His passing, I just didn't seem to pull off any good passing. His pace, again, with these, just doesn't seem fast. I mean, you'll see who he's playing up front against, and there just did not seem any pace difference at all. I mean, there's probably not a lot in it, but if anything, the other strikers seem faster. Dribbling, he weren't overly brilliant. Not bad. So again, overpriced. Not a great. No different to his normal card, which I've used many a games. I just don't think the stats do him any justice. And I'll definitely not recommend buying him for 245k. I'd be struggling to buy him back again for anything under 100k. Now we had Thiago Silva, tank. Now we have the ultimate tank. Just didn't think you could get any better than his normal card. Then I tried his inform. That blew his normal card out of the water, and now this card, a lot of money, but this guy is amazing. As you see, he's got 83 pace, which compared to his other strike partner, you just did not notice. But you do not need the strike partner. You do not need the speed. His strength, his 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill, 5-star skill moves. You just do not need anything else. 92 dribbling, 96 shot, 86 pace, 85 heading, and defending. Who gives a shit when he's shooting? The goals he scores. I just don't know what else to say. Definitely a good buy. I mean, 2.5 million coins you could probably pick him up for around about now. probably out of most people's price range. Oh, if I was to choose one or the other, you save over £1 million coins. I would have his inform. But if you've got the money and you're not bothered about having a £2.5 million striker in your team regular, I have bought him to do this team of the season builder. I've loved playing with him. I may well buy him back, but it will be sold on for now. But I may well buy him back to be in my squads that I keep before I go on to FIFA 14, because I think this is probably the best striker card I've used. Out of this and man of the match, Robin van Persie. Yeah, so definitely not saying he's worth the money, but an absolute monster. 6'5". Just can't fault him. He's got enough pace to be pacey enough to trouble defenders, and then the rest of the stats speak for themselves. So that's all the squad builder now, lads. That's the team. There's not a lot much more choice in the League One team. I think I've picked them pretty much one of the best teams you could probably do out of the team of the season players. Maybe a bit slightly different if you had different formations. I've only obviously gone for 3 at the back. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. We're going to go into some in-game stats now and show you what the in-game stats are for all these monsters. Then it'll probably have a few, depending on the length of the video, I'll probably have a few in-game stats, a few goals and that maybe, but not too long, so I don't want to drag the video out too long. I will be doing player reviews for the better players, probably team of the season Ibra, and team of the season Thiago Silva, and maybe one of the centre backs. But